What is a good movie to watch while high? Baraka. Clue, 1985. Kung Fu Hustle. Any of the Earth, nature documentaries, although Blue Planet was my favorite. Best in Show. What makes it so good is that most of it was improvised. Fred Willard is frocking hilarious. Big Trouble in Little China. Planet Earth, or anything narrated by David Attenborough. Seriously. What We Do in the Shadows. I am high AF right now and watching Airheads. Speed Racer. If you can handle the cartoony animation style. The colors and racing scenes are absolutely dazzling. Army of Darkness. I watched The Shining for the first time after eating a bunch of edibles. Never again. You know what's not a good movie to watch high? Bridge to Terabithia. My fiend and I got mad high once and decided to watch this movie thinking it would have monsters, giants, and unicorns and sit. This movie has absolutely none of that. We never read the book and this came out when Lord of the Rings and Lion, Witch and Wardrobe were hot. It was complete false advertising. Instead what you got was two grown-ass men quietly bawling and our highs completely ruined. The Emperor's New Groove. Super Troopers. Edit. Thanks, Reddit. My wife doesn't care for the movie so it's nice to hear others feel the same as me. Edit 2. Thanks for the awards as well. Love being on the party train. Blazing Saddles. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Stay away from the typical stoner movies people tend to recommend. If you have any deep interests in things then watch stuff based around that. Don't get forced into a cookie-cutter GNRE. Frock that watch Spaceballs. Heavy Metal. Friday. Fantasia. Spirited Away. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Jurassic Park while high made me cry. They do move in herds. The gods must be crazy. My friend was high and walked into the theater while this was playing. Many decades ago. It took him 10 minutes to get to his seat B, C. He was practically pissing himself. The Big Lebowski. Into the Spider-Verse. Airplane. My Neighbor Totoro. The Fifth Element. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. 2001 Space Odyssey. Grandma's Boy. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Seriously. Frocking brilliant. Hilarious. Weird. Campy. And incredibly visually satisfying. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Waking Life. Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. Fantastic Fungi. Mandy. Head, the Monkees movie. Written, produced and performed by them. Directed by a shockingly young Jack Nicholson. Cameos of great stars. Delightfully frocking bonkers. Music interlude shot MTV style more than a decade before MTV. If you know the history of the Monkees, there is a story there, but it's very tongue-in-cheek. If you don't know the history of the Monkees, but are nicely blitzed, you will be entertained immensely. Turn up the volume and turn down the lights. Made by stoners for stoners. Not sure what you're high on, but if we talking LSD everyone needs to give Fantasia a watch. I'd see what anyone says. Walt Disney Def experimented around because that movie almost seemed like it's made for it. I can't really explain it, but it's like it knows what you want and it provides. A Scanner Darkly. Roadside Prophets. Holy Mountain. Dark Crystal. Cabin in the Woods. Time Bandits. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Hot Rod. I know it's not a movie, but Trailer Park Boys becomes at least twice as good when chopped. Brazil. Tropic Thunder. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Pink Floyd, The Wall. Koyaanisqatsi. Contact, 1997. Lord of the Rings. I watched Up in Smoke probably 100 times while high. From ages 19 to 22. It's the best Cheech and Chong by far, and really good when high. Great soundtrack, too. Suspiria. Jay and Silent Bob. Edit. Wow, first Reddit award. Thanks. Agent Cody Banks 2. Yes, I'm serious. Frocking Malcolm in the Middle trying to be a spy in London. Adorable. I always enjoy Drive. Strange. The visuals are awesome. Eraserhead. Lol. Just do it. Particularly if you've never heard anything about it or David Lynch. The Fifth Element. The opera Sing just hits on entirely different level when you're high AF. Napoleon Dynamite. James Cameron's Avatar. Pretty sights, blue people, lots of colors, so much fun. If you take enough edibles, you get teleported to Pandora for a bit. 14/10 would recommend. Blade Runner. I like to watch early 2000s commercials. Interstellar. Dazed and Confused. The Labyrinth. Spinal Tap. Zombieland. Princess Mononoke. Beautiful anime.